This is the Honda CB200X, the latest model available with a slipper clutch, E20 compatible fueling, and also OBD2. Not that it's that different from the initial model that was released. I just wanted to conclude on what I found after having ridden this in a trail for the whole day and suffering from slight neck pain. It is a butter smooth engine, perfect for commuting and also touring if you are used to traveling in slower speeds at around approximately 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. And secondly, it is the suspension is it's very stiff. In spite of me changing the rear suspension to the earlier unicorns, let me show it to you here. I changed the suspension to the unicorn suspension and kept it in the softest setting. What's happened is it has reduced the height of the seat a bit, but apart from that, no great benefits as such. So even the unicorn suspension on this setup is stiff. That is, the smallest of the undulations on the roads are felt. So the solution is basically this. This tire is from MRF. Okay, MRF tire, and it is extremely hard compound. As far as I see it, okay, this is the main problem. Unless and until you change your rear tire to a softer compound tire or tire with, let's say, a wall height which is greater than this MRF curve, that's what it's called. Extremely hard tire. Each and every minute undulation on the road is transferred to your spine. So it's 140 70 17. This is what the reading of this is, 140 70 17. And I feel this has to be changed to a softer tire with a top maybe 140 or 130, 80 17, or maybe 90 17. I'm not sure, because 90 17 also wouldn't be a big deal because the seat height is pretty low on this and you can easily manage. Only thing is the engine will run a bit, let's say, stressed because of the higher profile tire. That's basically meaning you're upsizing your rear sprockets. But nevertheless, the engine should be able to handle it. It has quite a juicy torque band, so that shouldn't be a problem. But only thing is you gotta change this tire. This is an extremely hard compound tire. It doesn't absorb the smaller undulations on the road. I don't know which tire would probably meet this requirement of being able to absorb all the small undulations. And all of this in spite of me keeping the tire pressure at 20. Can you imagine? Look, the rider and rider only have kept both front and back at 20 psi. In spite of that, it still transfers all the undulations on the road, even the smallest pebble or the rock. So yeah, I knew that this was one of the greatest drawback of this bike. Apart from that, I don't find any other drawback. Yes, of course, the seat, it gets a bit of a pain in the where after a while. After 200 kilometers is where it hits you. But I think that can be modified a bit. You can modify it, and that can be solved. So these two things, of course, this being the main, the tire should be of a softer compound. I'm not sure you got these new, maybe MRF tires only would, maybe the zappers are softer, or maybe some other brands that are coming up now might be softer. So that's one thing you should think about. And as far as the suspension is concerned, I don't know. You should get a suspension from YSS Thailand, made for this bike, probably. And that is one solution. And second solution is fitting a X-Pulse 200 rear suspension. Is that a peacock? It looks like a peacock. Yeah, it is a peacock. It is a peacock in the forefront of the Kabini backwaters. Beautiful. All right, so now it's swiped clean. Hardly any signs of lubrication, but still going good. The chain is quite loose too. So this was my conclusion with the ride comfort of the CV200X. If you can change the rear tire, nothing like it. Change it to a softer compound. That's all I say. Actually, there was this. I had this KTM Adventure X with MRF rear tires. Maybe that could do the trick. You could check. You could check and see if that would do the trick.